Alright, we're back. We're doing this thing. Get my shit back up and running here. We're doing A Quiet Place. I very much was enjoying the Promise Mascot Agency demo, but we only had like 10 minutes left on it. So I would just cut to the chase. We were just reading like merciless tutorials as well. Time for A Quiet Place, The Road Ahead. I've been looking forward to this. I've been very patient about this. I got this game as a birthday gift in November. My dear mother. And I've been sitting on it all these months waiting for the right time to play it. And that time is now. So enough beating around the bush, enough dilly-dallying, enough delaying. Let's finally play A Quiet Place, The Road Ahead. I'm excited for this. I was thinking about it. I don't really know the last time I had like a dedicated horror game playthrough on the channel. Feels like it's been a while. The last one I can think of is Still Wakes the Deep in December, which admittedly is not that long ago, but I used to play nearly nothing but horror games on here. So in a weird way, it's kind of nice to get back to hide the message of the day. Is this the message of the day? Okay, great. So I'm kind of excited for this. I know very little about this. I can kind of guess. I can kind of assume what to expect. But I've not watched really any gameplay of this aside from something that might have been in like the trailer before the game came out. Not watch anybody stream it. Not watch any playthroughs. I'm expecting something maybe in the vein of Alien Isolation. I'm not going to expect it to be quite that good just because that might not be very fair to this game to expect it to be as good as that. But I'm expecting, some stealth, hiding, running, no combat, kind of thing. And we've had fun with games like that in the past. And I do like A Quiet Place for the most part, like the movie series. I remember seeing the original one and liking it quite a bit and thinking like, oh, this is kind of a clever little premise. It's like really easy to get as an audience, and it's something you could play with a lot and be creative with. And I thought the original Quiet Place was pretty good. I know like the premise, like some take issue with the idea, the logic behind the aliens, and they'll be like, that doesn't make any sense. They come and find you and you make a little noise, but then if something loud happens somewhere else, they don't go over there. That doesn't make any sense. And I don't know, if you get hung up on shit like that, I just think you need to be lobotomized a little bit. You just need some help. I don't know. Didn't bother me. Sometimes you gotta approach movies on like the basis of the logic that they set. Because maybe it's not realistic, but there's no aliens. There's no blind aliens who hunt us down by audio with sound waves. It doesn't happen in real life. All right, it's not real. But in this world, it's real. So you just have to accept it on its own terms. I don't know why am I mad? Why am I ranting? But I like the movies. I even thought the most recent one, which was when they announced it, I was like, A Quiet Place prequel? Like, come on. Are we stretching this a little bit thin? And even that one was pretty good. So, I guess I'm a fan of this series, I think it lends itself to a game. And I am happy, because I talked about this a bajillion times, but whenever it comes time for like a movie studio or whoever holds the rights to like sell the rights to a studio to adapt and develop a game out of it, they always default with horror to asymmetrical horror games. And I think that's just a shame and sort of creatively bankrupt. They always try it and they always fail because Dead by Daylight has a stranglehold on that genre of games. And it's also a genre I'm not really especially interested in. So I'm really happy to see that with A Quiet Place, they maybe made something that lends itself way more to the movies and what works in them, and not just defaulting to asymmetrical horror. So we're going to play A Quiet Place. This will be my dedicated playthrough for the next couple of streams. I don't think it's a terribly long game, so I don't think it'll take us all that long to play it. And I don't know a lot about it. I don't even know. I initially heard some good things about it, which is why I put it on the B-Day list. Mob came through on the B-Day list. The best. But I don't really know how well regarded this game is, if at all, ultimately. I don't know. And I don't care to know, because I'm going to play it right now. So, let's finally check out A Quiet Place. Caught in a Cornfield looks good. Good to hear. All right, let's go. Adjust the brightness to the left icon is barely visible. Since I'm streaming it, I'm going to bring it up a little bit. It's usually a good policy in my experience. Let's bring it up a little bit. Normal, resources are present, noises are easily perceived, you have some margin, focus ability is disabled. We'll go normal for now. I'm not trying to impress anybody.
Alex, look, over there. You see that? That's a leucistic white-tailed deer.
Lewis, what now?
Leucistic means they have
What a
patches of
tonal
fur.
whiplash going from what I was just playing to this.
I thought that was called getting old.
Okay, this is a huge deer. They're incredibly rare.
Oh, I'd love some rare venison.
Did you hear that?
Here, what?
Wait here. I'm gonna check it out.
Martin, hold on. Martin. Where the hell did he go?
Oh boy, noise detection. For a more immersive experience, the game includes noise detection mode, which will track every sound your microphone can capture, as if it's made by Alex. When the microphone detects the noise and reproduces it in-game, a microphone icon will show it. At some sections, the microphone detection will be deactivated and it will be showed with a barred microphone icon. You can enable it. So, this has come up before on whether I would do this. Obviously, I don't think it makes a ton of sense to have this on when I'm streaming it, because it means I'll have to not talk in certain places. I might turn this on for like one of those sequences just for fun, just to try it out. But I'm not going to have it on as like a rule. I hope you can forgive me. I hope that makes sense. I think Alien Isolation had that same option as well. And it's like it's a fun mechanic. It's a cool idea, especially with something like this. But when you're streaming it, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Or I'll just I could just never do it. If you're gonna be a catty bitch in the chat, I could just never do it. Doesn't make a difference to me. Look at this yellow paint. Just slathered on all the ladder. I do think you could turn the yellow paint off. I mentioned Still Wakes the Deep. I remember that. I remember there was a setting for turning the yellow paint on and off in that game as well. So we got the paint out. Look, but here it is. People complain about this. You could turn it off. You could turn it off, but then people will still complain about it. You can tailor your game based on your personal taste. For example, you can remove all the yellow and red paints or even disable interface elements for a more immersive experience. Look, man, I'm dumb as hell. I'll leave that yellow paint on. I don't care. At least for now. I can't imagine I'm going to get fed up with like knowing where to go at all times. Okay, and there's a little icon in the corner that says how I'm moving. Watch your step. Oh man, it's you don't know who you're talking about. I set off every glass trap in Outlast Trials. And I get a D-. Okay. Step through the puddle. Those birds better not fucking... Don't do it. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Don't. When you can't avoid noisy surfaces, walking slowly attenuates the sound. See, here's why. Here's another reason why. Can you hear this? I don't know if you can hear this. You might never have noticed this, until I'm now pointing it out, and now you won't be able to not notice it, but when our heat kicks in, because PS5 has like no noise cancellation on its audio input, you can totally hear. It's like that sensitive. You can hear the heating kick in. It's in the basement especially, so obviously all the ventilation and stuff's running down here, so you can hear it. So I'm gonna be minding my own beeswax, trying to like crawl through some dirty tunnel and be quiet, and then the heating's gonna kick in, and it's gonna project the sound of my ventilation turning on, and I'm gonna die. I can't not notice it. Like when I listen back to the stream, it drives me crazy. There's nothing I can really do about it, save for like turning the heat off, and I think a couple people upstairs would probably take issue with me doing that. But yeah, I notice it. It bothers me a ton, and I probably shouldn't have pointed it out, because now you'll hear it. It's the kind of thing that it's easy to not notice or to get used to and stop hearing. But it bothers me. It annoys me a lot. See, if I had that mode on, we would be dead already, right? This lady's walking through the forest and just talking about noise sensitivity of the PS5. That doesn't make any sense. What was somebody doing with yellow paint out here? That doesn't make any sense. I hate this game. It's not realistic. Oh, look at that big fucking stick wanting to get stepped on. Not today. He said, step on me, mommy. No. I wonder if I should turn the dialogue audio like all the way up, because everybody's going to be whispering all the time. Hello? Hi, my name is Pinky. Turn on the audio option. Talk like Pinky, die immediately.
Jesus. Christ.
Slowly. Oh. Custom sensitivity values. That's fine. I'll go down into this yellow paint poop Dracula hole. Shut up! The poop Dracula gets around. He's what do we call it in the business? A mascot support hero or whatever. Gets around. He's really doing a public service, even the post-apocalypse. He's out here painting. Can't be stopped. And painting, you know, is, I guess, could be a pretty quiet hobby. Hey, would you shut the fuck up?
You're a fucking child!
Oh, come on. That was funny.
If you're 5...
Oh, just admit it. I got you pretty good.
No, you didn't. I didn't know where you were. I didn't know if you were hurt or...
Alex.
And I can't lose another...
What's wrong? Alex, what's wrong? Jesus. Shit. Hey, what do you need? Huh? Alex, come on. Please. Tell me how to help, okay?
Martin,
Mom?
what is it?
I don't know.
Back up.
She just...
Alex, it's me. It's Laura. Can you look at me, dear? Okay, that's it. Just look at me.
We're having an asthma attack? Oh, my computer just went to sleep. That was weird. Why do you do that? Oh, cool. I got a trophy. Oh, because the stream didn't, like, refresh. There we go.
Alex.
Should be good now.
Thank Christ.
Time skip.
This place is huge. Should we split up?
Could be dangerous.
All the more reason to search this place as fast as possible.
But
We need food, Alex. Without it, the hospital will leak.
I can help. Look for batteries too. My flashlight just died. And for a radio.
Why?
Something I'm building. Could help all of us.
Keep quiet. The rain helps me.
Yeah. Yeah, you too.
What? I didn't get that. Stay calm. I must explore the ranch and find supplies, or the hospital is screwed. Like the Poop Dracula even painted the instructions yellow. And this. Loud sounds like rain, a water stream, or a waterfall can cover your sounds to let you move safely. Also, there's a diary entry. We got to the ranch. Martin was right. The place seems abandoned but in good condition. We could find something useful here. I can hear Laura blaming me for putting her son in danger, even if this was his idea. But our people need food and medicine. She hates me. We can't go back empty-handed. Great. Watt battery. Watt fuse. Thank you. We have to turn the lights on in horror game. I noticed today, I don't know if I did this on purpose, but I realized all my emotes were subscriber only. And I don't think I really meant for that to happen. So I set them all to follower only. I do think I'm also going to try and put some new ones together soon. I think the way Twitch works that those ones might have to be subscriber only, or maybe I'll just revise my emotes in general. Not the kind of thing I really think much about or care much about, but you know, I think I've had the ones in there for quite some time. It might be time to prune the emote section a bit and come up with some more interesting, more personal candidates, maybe. Stuff with perhaps more evergreen application. I don't know. It worked! I know you told me not to try it, but damn it, Tom, it worked! I traveled to that waterfall about a half-mile from here and snapped my fingers. Nothing. No creatures. Then I spoke at full volume for the first time since before the invasion, and still nothing. Finally, don't kill me. I yelled, and still, not a single creature. I mean, it's not a permanent solution, but at least we know. Louder noises will keep the creatures from hearing us. I told you, Tom. I freaking told you. That doesn't make any sense. If the noises are so loud, why aren't the aliens just there trying to kill the water all the time? 0 out of 10. So can I run? I can run, but then my lungs start freaking out. And that's the thing I know is that we play as an asthmatic, and that's why before I could conclude that we are having an asthma attack, because I think the inhaler becomes a mechanic at some point. We're going to have to measure our breath, our lung capacity. Now that's survival horror. Gotta remember to fucking breathe. Alright, this was locked. And the last month, your Clown in a Cornfield episode has done 70 views. Yeah, I'll enjoy that. It's the gift that keeps on giving. A sleeper hit. If it gets it does 10,000 views, we'll do an episode out of the movie. If you see anyone, tell Dad. I didn't see. I love text scrawled on the walls in horror games. Shoot the tentacles. Shh, quiet time. Diary. Ooh. That spooked me a little bit. I'm instinctively looking around. Here we go. Oh my god, I did so much reading in that last game. Yeah, there's the Watt CW emote. Seldom used back when we did wrestling streams. I thought that, my logic behind that one was that it could be like when people will chant, like ECW. You could like post it in the chat like you were chanting Watt CW because you're so fucking hyped watching wrestling. But now I don't do wrestling streams, and the emote's still sitting in there. So like that's probably one that'll get pruned. Hey Sarah, thanks again for giving me your number. But Mr. Rice, my freak of a teacher, took my and all my classmates' phones so we could focus on nature or some shit. I thought, there's not supposed to be any cell reception here anyway, so what the hell? And I thought, oh god, what if Sarah thinks I don't want to text her? And so then I thought, what if I just write her a letter or something? And then I thought about Julie D'Aubigny, and how back in the 17th century, she sent letters to all her lovers while she was off being a kick-ass opera star and having sword fights and stuff. And it just seemed, I don't know, super romantic. Not that I expected this to be romantic, or not romantic, or whatever. Anyway, I await your reply, or not. If this was a lot and you don't want to respond, that's like, totally cool, no worries. Signed, Lydia, a.k.a. Mademoiselle Mwapin. Great. So glad I read that. Thank you for expanding on the world. I thought that was ammo. I was like, no way. Horses are just huge dogs mega mix. Wow, great. We'd love to find new music in the game. Waves keep on crashing over me. Down into the open. It's gonna be weird not having Subnautica streams to look forward to. I was really in the groove with that game. Maybe again someday. Though it'll be nice in theory to play something where it'll be a lot harder to get lost like this. If they hear you, they hunt you. I just love. I don't like what is. I just love the idea of somebody feeling like they needed to write that, right? Like you would get to this point and look at this and read this and learn from that. This is ironic. See, it's a headphone advertisement. Erase the noise of your troubles. It's funny. Ernest, that damn kid snuck into my office again. I swear to God, he must be getting into the office through the upstairs vent. What is he, a video game protagonist? And before you ask, yes, I am certain I locked the door. Now will you go check? Upstairs vent. That's locked. Okay, well, we went upstairs before, but or we could probably get through this hole. I know it's a little janky. We could probably get through it if we tried. Let Dad get the medicine. They hear everything. You know what I mean? You'd like read that and be like, wait, what? Joshy, don't make a noise. Maybe these are all just for Joshy. Joshy's dumb as hell. Possibly. If you feel stuck, you can press down to call Pinky and get a hint on where to go next for a few seconds. The hint also tells you which key action you have to perform to progress through the section. Okay. That sounds like a Taylor button. but we will try our best to not press it. Key for a door, screwdriver for a grate. Remove screw, need screwdriver. Alright, sorry, you don't have to yell at me. Did somebody leave the screwdriver up here? No? Nope, that's locked. I saw yellow paint out here, don't worry. Gotta do some emote updates. You know, your emotes are pretty good. Like, the AEO, I use the AEO. You know, you get that thing when you go into Stream Manager, it tells you what, like, your most used emote is out in other people's chats. I bet yours has to be the AEO just from me using it. I use that AEO everywhere I go. I feel like yours have more practical application. Maybe not the deep milk one. Deep milk is some deep lore, I feel like. That's for the real old heads. But next time you stream, I'm going in there and I'm posting some deep milks. Just for old time's sake. Yeah, the love one's great as well. Also very evergreen. You can use that in all sorts of instances. You can use that in other chats. People see it, they get it, they know what it is. Mine I think of as, I mean, I'm not really worried about like them getting used in other people's chats. Mine are pretty specific to this, what's happening here. And anything else I can think of probably also will be pretty specific to what's happening here. Thank you for explaining to me what a screwdriver is. That vent, with a screwdriver I could open it and see where it takes. It's worth a try. Now we're on the other side of this uncurable debris, or maybe we can we can't drop down? You sure? X, circle, triangle, square? No? No? This looks like you made this so I could drop down and not have to go all the way back around, but it seems can't do that. Okay. No? What's the... Can I... Maybe not. Can I not go back out? No? Help! I need a hint! What do you want from me? My lungs. Yeah, the vent's over. Okay, the vent's over there. Can I just go? Can I just go back? Button? 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 Help! It's yellow, but I can't go out! Okay. That one I probably truly would have never found without the yellow paint. Great, thanks. A hoe one? Hoe alert? Is that something you do over at your channel? I don't think I ever heard that before. Hoe alert? Too close! Sorry. This seems too far. Alright, there better not be like a rat in here that runs by and scares me. It makes it play a really loud sound. This was crazy, by the way. I always have to say, video games have so deeply normalized the activity of getting inside a ventilation shaft and crawling around to get to your destination. This is insane behavior. I think I would be so stressed and freaked out having to do this. And I don't think of myself as a very claustrophobic person, but that is just not a normal thing to do. People are not just doing that every day. Or if you are, let me know. Maybe I'm the weirdo. Maybe everybody's doing that these days. I don't know. I work from home. I don't know what you guys do out there. Christ, I've had enough of this stupid stomach bug. I must find the way to the infirmary and hope to find some pills. Whenever the text is highlighted, that's great. I've never seen text highlighted in yellow. I'm going to read the yellow text in Poop Dracula voice. Do I need a Poop Dracula emote? Is that too, inside, what do they say? Inside baseball? They say that? Is that too inside baseball? Is that not evergreen enough? I don't even know what a Poop Dracula would. I guess it'd be like a coiled, steaming pile of shit with like a vampire face on it. Something like that. I don't know. I found something interesting. Thank God the rain is I don't even remember. Again, I say this every time Poop Dracula comes up. I don't even remember why I associate yellow paint in a video game with a fictional character named Poop Dracula. I don't remember that at all. I'll never go back to figure it out. Thank God the rain is covering our noises. The nausea is killing me, and what's worse, I finished the nausea pills Dad gave me. I hope to find some in the infirmary, and I'll take this map with me. If the National Guard is still there, maybe they could supply help supply the hospital. It'd be just what we need. I'll show it to Martin. Ay, ay, ay. Maggie, I got the old radio working. All day I changed the frequency over and over again looking for someone. Anyone who could help us. I saw your reflection in the window staring at me. Are you scared of me for killing that man? Accusing me of putting Joshy in danger? Angry that I didn't have a way to fix it? I stared into your eyes for I don't know how long, trying to understand. That's when I heard it. Through the radio. The National Guard. They've taken over some campgrounds not far from here. They'll take us in and they'll keep Joshy safe. They've got medical supplies and a couple trained soldiers. No raider will scare our son ever again. I'm not going to let you down, Maggie. Not this time. Oh, it's like literal hose. I do a lot of farming games. Do you? I guess you do games with like farming mechanics, eh? You're not playing like Farming Simulator. Though I would watch you play Farming Simulator if you needed a suggestion. Anyway. So wait, you're doing a hag alert? I'm gonna trademark it. Trademark hag alert. Can't have it now. Do not steal. I got the key. I like the idea of you doing a hoe alert. So anytime there's a hoe in your chat, you could shame them. She's a hoe. For show. Did I not unlock it? Oh. No, I still didn't. Come on. More hags than me? I really disagree, actually. I don't know if you're qualified to say what is and isn't a hag for that matter. Alright? You gotta go to an academy for this kind of thing. You need certification. Alright, I got that. Am I just leaving? Tell me! The infirmary and find some... I'm going back upstairs? Oh, this is the infirmary. But it's locked. Josh, you don't make a sound! Okay, this am I actually just going back up? That's kind of weird. Oh, but I have the key. I guess. Black metal and kitties. Somebody very zany lived here. Maybe that was Joshy. I mean, there's a high quantity of hags in Elden Ring. I don't dispute that, but I feel like we get a wide variety of hags, a real plethora of them across an entire tapestry of games here. It's something I never was looking for. I wasn't wanting for it, but it's something that always tends to come back and find me. What was the first hag game on this channel? What was it? When did Hag Alert start becoming a thing here? Was it the first Alan Wake? Because that game definitely has big hag energy. BHE? I think it might have been that. And Alan Wake 2 also delivered on that as well. So when I play with Connor? The Quarry? There was a hag in the Quarry. That might be it. I'd have to check and see which one came first. Because you might be right. Yeah, the Quarry had the hag with the tarot cards. You're right. I'd have to... Whichever one came first, I think, would be the originator of the Hag Alert. Hey, Sarah. Oh, thank God. I'm so glad you like the letter, and that book sounds amazing. For Christmas, my parents got me a mug with my cat, Mr. Twinkle's face on it. They thought it was hilarious. Me and Mr. Twinkles were not amused. Oh, and I know that you were, like, probably joking, but I picked this flower for you. I hope it doesn't get too crushed when I put it under your door. The front desk said it's a cardinal flower. Anyway, I hope you'll like it. Signed, you're mopping. JK. P.S. Oh, it wasn't bad. I think the horse knew I was terrified because it threw me off after like 5 seconds. That's when I went and picked you that flower. P.P.S. I may pick a few more flowers tomorrow if you want to join after lunch. I don't know, there's something kind of weird visually happening for me in this game. I don't know if it's like a frame rate thing. I think I turned the motion blur off. Maybe I'm used to having that on. I found motion blur sometimes doesn't look so good on the stream, so I've started disabling it as a default. I think maybe a lot of people just prefer to do that anyway. I don't know. It seems kind of like choppy. I don't know. There's just something happening here that's... I'm perceiving, but I'm not deciphering. Lydia, you okay? My mom's freaking out saying something fell from the sky. Be safe. Okay, so these letters are pre-invasion. That wasn't immediately clear to me in some of them. I guess they were talking about riding a horse. You probably wouldn't want to ride a horse in post-invasion world. Horsies are loud. There's some sort of treasure. What is that? Is that a toy rocket ship? What? Like from the first movie? I think we would very much not want to have that. From what I recall, not a great utility in this world. But we're going to drop down there, I presume, right? We're going to drop down there. Though this is glowing and highlighted, but I can't... I guess maybe we get back in the vents and climb our way over here. I did notice there were like branching paths, but that's not going to happen. That's okay. I'm content with not getting that. I won't lose any sleep tonight. Are we doing that also in this story? Pregante? That seems a little redundant. That was like that was like a huge thing in the first movie. Eh? Yeah, do we really need to do that again? Stop getting pregnant in this world. Leave room for Jesus. Come on. Don't misconstrue that. I didn't say, come on, Jesus. I didn't put my dick anywhere near Jesus. Thank you. That was a reference to something we talked about in the other game. Oh God, what am I going to do? Should I tell him? I don't know. For now, I need to find Martin. I also need to capitalize that I. We have to do some more quality assurance. What the hell should I do now? I'm not ready. Not now. I could barely take care of myself. How am I supposed to raise a child in a world like this? What should I do? Mom, I wish you were here. Great! Yeah, I don't know about it. We're going to do a... I mean, obviously, I guess you could tell that story quite differently in the framework of a video game, but... It's like so much of what the first movie was about, was how is this woman going to safely deliver and raise a child in this world. You could do something else. You don't have to do that again. Did I not get anything out of this? Hello? Okay, I guess I got it in the cutscene. I was too busy yapping. This is why I can't turn that microphone mode on. You'd miss out on really good commentary. Maybe I'll turn it on in one of the monster sequences. Obviously, it doesn't really matter right now.
I found food. Seems abandoned.
That sounds like something somebody would say right before a monster jumps out and kills them. Joshy, don't make any noise. Don't scream, not even in the safe room. I don't know why, that kind of like environmental text cracks me up. They have a lot of paint in this world, a lot of paint to spare.
Batteries?
No.
Should we sleep here?
It's a pretty cool L-shaped survival horror flashlight you have, though.
Food.
Deep breaths. Come on, deep breaths. Just breathe and light the candles. Yes, light the candles. Safe rooms are places where you can take a moment to relax before going back outside. In these rooms, you don't have to worry about making noise. They're soundproof. You can just run around all we want. Look at that. Actually, we can't. Because of our lungs, they can't do it. My dad is the best. Better than the rest. He keeps me all safe all day. He keeps me the monsters away. He tells me how to make a pepe. He protects me when I slepe, so I can dream of Mom, because when I slepe, she's not calm. It's sad. Joshi! Joshi! Oh, he writes stuff about Mom. That's sad. And Daddy's sad. Hey, great news! I found a box of penne! Yum. Dad. Mom. I got a trophy. Look at the child's drawings in the basement of the ranch. Great. Now I'm all fucking sad, but thanks for the trophy. Who are you saying psst to?
Give me your hand.
Another prank?
Never.
The hell is this?
A glove. You like it?
It's so ugly.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. No gift receipt.
No thanks.
You okay? Really? I love you so much.
Asthma stress! Physical or mental stress aggravates Alex's asthma. Her condition is represented by the stress icon in the top left of the screen. When Alex's stress becomes critical, she will suffer an asthma attack. Oh, God. To keep the asthma stress to a low level using inhalers and pills. Oh, my God. Well, it's certainly a unique mechanic. So we heard you like managing batteries. Today you'll be managing lungs. It's, you know, it's a unique execution of maybe like a standard kind of survival mechanic. Or resource management. You gotta manage your lungs. When the stress level's too high, it can lead to an asthma. Ugh, I just burped so hard my neck cracked. Too much carbonation. When the stress level is too high, it can lead to an asthmatic attack. Avoid it by pressing R1. With a green result, the asthmatic stress is reduced. With yellow, you'll avoid the crisis, but you're still one step away from it. With red, we'll have the attack. Okay. Oh, wait. That didn't work. Can I do it again?
Extra inhaler. Here.
Can I get another one?
What should we do?
And we'll figure it out.
When it cries, laughs.
We'll keep it safe.
How?
I don't know, but we will.
And your mom,
She'll be a grandmother.
Laura, hates me ever since.
You saved me that day. Alex. Finally. Something good. hospital have them?
No, we're low on everything. There's a camp. They'll have supplies.
Alright, first we bring food back to the hospital, then we'll go to the camp.
Remember when Tofu got stuck in the door earlier? That was crazy.
Hey, morning, sleepyhead. I put something in your backpack, along with the food. No rain.
Did that really happen? Am I gonna be, first things first, get back to the hospital! I'm so lucky to have him in my life. Martin is amazing. I won't say I'm not scared anymore, but knowing he's with me gives me strength. I'm still not optimistic about how Laura will react, but it's her grandchild we're talking about, for God's sake. She should be happy, right? Yeah, right. It is indeed quiet in a way that I've never really experienced in a video game before. I can, like, hear become aware of the, not ringing in my ears. It's not a ringing, but just like the tone of silence in my ears. Hey, this guy's totally about to die, right? Okay, maybe not. Who's shooting? I thought we were gonna come out here and, like, he's just gonna immediately get eaten by a monster. That's why I left that toy rocket ship back there. There's no good reason to be taking that with us. I'm so grateful for the poop, Dracula. Putting the yellow paint here on this tree so we understand that this is the part of the tree that we can hobble over. Not over there. Not over there. Right here. I'll stop making fun of the yellow paint at some point, probably. Ah, hell. Ah, hell. Yep, here it is. Yep, there he goes. Just need to take about 10 steps forward. I felt that one coming 100 miles away. As soon as I read the journal entry, it's like, I'm so lucky to have this amazing person in my life. I feel I could do anything.
How's it going?
It's like, yeah, it's
progress with the
time to die.
phenometer, right? You get it working?
No. You need something?
Oh, I'm heading to rations. Care to join me?
No. No thanks, Dad.
Okay. And how about I help you with the phenometer? I'm no tech wizard, but
Dad, no, it's not ready.
I know, Alex. I know.
How?
far along?
I don't... 2 months, maybe?
Who else knows?
I told Martin before he...
We just keep this thing sitting around. 2 months later.
Alex, you will get through this. We will all get you through this. Me, Laura.
No, Laura can't find out.
Why?
You really want to tell her I'm pregnant with her grandchild?
Laura's always at her best when she has a goal. Since Martin's death, Mark's been running things, which is bad for everyone. This could give her something to focus on. Besides her grief.
She will never forgive me. Never.
Well, she's gonna find out. Whether or not we tell her.
Not if we leave.
Leave.
There's a campsite turned into a National Guard outpost. They've got supplies.
Oh, you're not going anywhere. This pregnancy will be complicated. I can take care of you here.
At a half-burned-down hospital, have supplies.
Have you actually spoken to anyone at this camp?
No, but
So we don't even know if the National Guard is still there.
I'll find proof.
No. You need to rest.
Dad, please.
Look, I'll find proof. Tomorrow I'll look for a radio and see if I can reach someone.
And if the National Guard is at the camp?
One step at a time. All right? You shouldn't have a dead flashlight. I'll get you a battery.
No, I'll get it. Are there any nausea pills?
Genetics. I'm not sure. Someone broke into the medicine cabinet. Now Mark won't let anyone near it.
Okay. I'll collect what I can, so we're ready to leave once you contact the camp.
Just be careful.
Producer Jones, ladies and gentlemen, has entered the building. He came in and he just like walked up and farted so bad. I could smell it. My dude he farts like a man. Which means you're probably going to go do your business soon. That's a great cue to get out of here. What do you think, Jones? Hey. What do you think? Oh, it's very bright. You're walking on the computer. That's great. Hey, that's great. Want to say out of the camera? Oh, you full screen the stream. You're sitting on the keyboard. We're just sitting on the keyboard. What do you think? It's a quiet place, Jones. I don't think you would do very well in this this universe. You're always yapping. Come on! Oh, it's not a good place for you to sit. Come on. Oh. God damn it. Check, check. All right, we back? Good grief. My attempt to move Jonesy, the Leviathan-class organism. I knocked the microphone off the table. I knocked the controller out of my lap. The headset was unplugged. Good grief, man. It's just a creature of chaos. He's just so big. Knocked everything off. I had a chat with Dad. Obviously, Dad knew. He's the first person I've told since Martin died that day. Jonesy. He's been sleeping too, I can tell, so he's going to be ready to kill. I've told him about the National Guard outpost at the campsite. He only wants to help me. Knowing he's on my side is the only thing keeping me going. I've got to get ready to leave this death trap. And then I missed the... What's the goal? Go to the storage room and grab some batteries and pills. Okay. Song ideas. Hell above. How hell actually comes from up above, not down below. Fell from the sky / the day laughter died. Oh, man. Best friend. How dogs couldn't have survived the invasion because they wanted to protect their owners. Man's best friend till the very end. Too sad? Yes. Chance to scream. How the one thing you want to do is the one thing you absolutely can't. Can only scream when I dream. Last song. Song about being the last song any human ever wrote. Narrator knows that singing it will be her death, so no one will ever get to hear the whole thing, but still wants to sing it anyway. And now I see, this song is just for me. Yeah, this song is just for me. What the fuck am I doing? I'll never get to write music for any of these stupid songs anyway. Oh, look at all this stuff. More song lyrics. Whew! Definitely the reading stream. Martin wrote this the night at the ranch. Hey, I couldn't sleep last night, so instead I put together a list of potential baby names. Those are totally just ideas, so feel free to circle any you like and cross out any you hate. What do you think our child will be like? I like to imagine they'll have your eyes on my chin. Oh, the night at okay, after we told him. Your smile in my hair, your creativity and my sense of humor. Though as long as they don't inherit my dad's laugh, I'll be happy. Oh, who am I kidding? I'll be happy no matter what. They could be exactly like you or nothing like either of us, and it wouldn't matter. That kid's gonna get sick and tired of how much we love them. Oh wait, surname. What do we want to do for their surname? I'm down to combine our last names, so Taylor Edwards, Edward Taylor, or do you want to do something really wild and squish it down into Tay-words? Forget I suggested that. Tay-words, that's kind of what Dilly Tots calls me sometimes. Okay, so names I like. I included girls' names, boys' names, general neutral names, because, hey, a good name's a good name, and at some point they might want to change their name anyway, which is cool, too. Evelyn. My grandmother's name was Evelyn. I never got to meet her. She died when my mom was pregnant with me, but I've heard a lot about her, and it means a lot to Mom. Julia, for obvious reasons. Your mom was one of the warmest people I ever met. We'll be in good shape if our kid is half as kind. Devin. Name of a kid who had shared his juice box with me once. Legend. Alan. An homage to my favorite writer that isn't as dorky as Edgar or, God forbid, Poe. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought he was. I'm tired. I thought he was trying to say it wasn't Edgar Allan Poe, and then I was like, wait, is your favorite writer Alan Wake? No, I get it. Madison, selfishly, every time our kid gets angry, I want the chance to say that quality dad joke, man, they really put the mad in Madison. Hilarious. Maeve, I always like the name Maeve. I feel like it destined someone to have a faux hawk and spray paint stains on their fingertips. Like some sort of poop Dracula that everybody's painting out here. Anyway, that's what I got for now. Let me know which ones you like, which ones you hate, and feel free to add all your suggestions below. Okay, thanks. Happy 1 month anniversary. I know it's super cheesy to celebrate being together for a month, but in this world, I'd say 1 month is quite the accomplishment. I love you. Martin, I owe you one waterfall retreat where you'll be able to sing as much as you want. I don't know what to say, but I'm here. From Dad. Maeve, the poop Dracula. Wait, wasn't Maeve the name? Oh my god, was it the name of Dracula's daughter in the Hotel Transylvania film franchise? Folks, this is huge. We're breaking new ground. Oh, it's Mavis. That's close enough. I've already decided to be excited about it, so. Alright, let's get out of here. Slam it open. How do we dump a bunch of sand in here to make it quiet? I think they did that in the first movie. No. Martin, I know you want to help. It's one of the many, many things I love about you, but you need to let me handle this. It is my responsibility to care for everybody in this hospital, especially you. Just sit tight and I'll figure this out. Okay, look, wait a minute. There's something going on here. Revenge of the Bloodsucker. There's something going on here. I think the developers of this game know about Poop Dracula. Something very suspicious is going on here. That's him. That is the Poop Dracula. Mom, I love you. Duh. Nothing's going to change that. But I'm asking you to do something for me. Go easy on Alex. Ever since the invasion, you've made her feel even worse about what happened. You think she isn't beating herself up every day? You think she isn't carrying that guilt? Because she is this morning. She said it. She wishes it had been her instead. And you're acting like you wish the same thing. And that's not okay. If she hadn't done what she did, what do you think would have happened to me? She saved me and Dad. Made his choice, would want her to did what he thought was... Okay, so our character shot at one of the monsters or something, and that ultimately resulted in his dad dying, so his mom hates us. And now he's dead, she probably blames us for that. Oh my god, so much text in this. I've written debate between me and Martin. I wrote in blue ink, Martin in red. I didn't know it was the last time we'd be in my room together. So we doing this. I thought Laura forbade you. She also forbade me from dating you. Okay, it's fine. You know, I think there's something to be said for not... Sometimes text for, like, the sake of it can be a bit daunting. You know, it probably wouldn't be as daunting if I wasn't reading it all out loud. It's a lot to read out loud. I'm definitely going to need a big cup of hot tea in the morning. Because my throat is going to be a little scratchy from all of this hollering.
Damn it, Mark, I didn't steal any pills. Well, someone did. Yeah, probably the Watsons. Or anyone else that was smart enough to get the hell out of here. No one is leaving until I find out who did this. I'm searching every room, including yours. You've gone out the deep end without Laura pulling on your leash. Watch it. Check what you want. I didn't take anything.
Where'd Jonesy go? I don't trust him. What is he doing? What did he mean by knocking all the shit off my desk? Was producer Jones suggesting that it's time to wrap up? If you see debris on the ground, broken glass, it must be cleaned up. Wow, so hold on. How far can you actually run? Like that, I did that, the lungs popped up, like... Okay, you can run a little bit more. And the level before this, it seemed like I couldn't run hardly at all before it would stop me. But now we've introduced the asthma mechanics. Daily rations have been cut in half. This is essential. Not up for discussion. Supplies are wearing thin here. Amy, baby, I know you're hungry, but you can't make noise. Have the rest of mine, okay? Mommy and Daddy will get you more soon, I promise. See, something like that. It's like, why would they write that down? But I guess in this universe, you would have need to write a lot of stuff down and perhaps not say it out loud. So I guess that works. Don't worry, I'll call in my brother. He's the piss Dracula. He doesn't paint, but he drops sand everywhere he goes. What correlation does piss and sand have with one another? I'm not sure. The internal logic of these things is not, it's not airtight, huh? But you've got to talk a lot on the stream, and you know, they can't all be winners. Piss Boy? Ah, yes, my nephew, Piss Boy. Follow the trail of sand and you will find the Piss Boy. All I remember is Poop Dracula originated with Resident Evil 4. I think? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Because, like, I'm doing the Sadler voice, but the Sadler voice just is like the Dracula voice. So, I don't know. And yellow paint was in that, right? They were doing a yellow paint in that. So it happened in somewhere in there, but I don't know why. I don't know why. Could have been Resident Evil Village. I did do that first. I mean, that one was years and years ago. That was before I was even streaming regularly. That was like a whole different life. But I don't know. Maybe did I do Poop Dracula all that time ago and then brought it back all these years later? I don't know. Somebody can update the wiki on the Poop Dracula. Someone broke into the medicine cabinet and stole from us. If you know anything about this, tell me immediately. Failure to do so means you've been failing to put your community first. Can't see shit here, brother. Oh, maybe we'll fix that right now. Or somebody's gonna catch me. Yep.
This area's off limits.
Right. Sorry. I just heard someone got into the hills and I was worried. But I'll go. Okay.
Good to see you're finally up. Laura will be glad to hear it.
Creep.
Find different types of items around the world. You can store or equip them whenever you want. Tools on the left, consumables on the right. If I'm leaving, I need to finally go back to my room and get the phanometer working. Okay. Great. Mark caught me taking stuff from the storage room and then left with a strange smile. That psycho gives me the creeps. He's out of control, especially now that Laura stopped running things. One more reason to leave. Speaking of, I should finish the phanometer. It could save our skins out there. Okay, so this... Now I can see... Can I turn this off? Yeah, with triangle. Because I'm assuming... I see the green meter on it. I'm assuming... You can run out of... You can equip your flashlight. Turn on and off a triangle. Recharge it with L2. Okay. You can recall callouts. Oh, okay. Did I waste a battery when I just did that? No, there we go. Charge. Oh, yeah, I think I wasted a battery. Cool, great start. Oh, that takes me back. Get a flashlight, immediately waste the battery for it. That's awesome. I'm sorry, I'm just pressing the buttons that it tells me to press. For some reason I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe batteries weren't like a finite resource and there'd be like you could like maybe shake the flashlight or something. You know, there's those ones that you can like wind up or something. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. There you go. Does that make you happy? Alright, where are we going? We're just going back? How'd I get here? Not through here, right? This is locked. Didn't I come through here? No? I guess they're in there. Yeah, it must have been this way. I don't know why I got to turn around. But guess that's not surprising, even in a game that has directional help. in every capacity. What's going on with the toilet? Nope, can't go in. Can't go in there. You can't go in here. What are you, some sort of... Oh, wait, can't go in this one. But you can't do that. That means you're some sort of sick pervert. You can't come in here. Inhaler. Battery. Great. So if you run, your lungs get really sad about it. Though, I would think you probably don't want to run all that much in this game anyway, because running is loud, right? Probably look to finish soon. I guess just whenever this sequence ends. Carrot? Ugh. Carrot soda? Really? You can just put that there and I wasn't going to notice? Nice try. No wonder this civilization fell apart. You gotta fight an impending alien invasion and all you got in the fridge is carrot soda? I'd have given up too. I'm surprised that opened. Oh my god, I'm glad it did! Alex, my love, I found these and decided to save them for a rainy day. Well, I wish you would have been more forthcoming with it. I almost missed this. Maybe it's time to give them to you. These batteries and inhalers. In the beginning, it was meant to be kind of a Christmas or birthday present, but it would have meant admitting that this has become our new normal, and perhaps I'm not ready to accept that there's no better world. Yeah, that's fair enough. You found a spark to survive what happened, and you know that you will always have an ally in me. Just be careful. I love you, Babby, Dad. Damn, Daddy-O, you were holding out on me, huh? What a stash. Oh, my lord. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to read your poetry on stream. Usually I'm, pretty diligent about reading notes and stuff in a game, depending on the game. But there's a lot of notes in this game so far, and I don't think that they're proving to be all that important so far, so I might pick and choose. Weird to think about how long ago Village was. Yeah, I think that was in 2020. That's fucked. Which I was going to say was 4 years ago, but no, it's now been 5 years. Oof. That's upsetting. That would almost be kind of amusing for me personally to go, because like that entire playthrough's actually still up on YouTube.
How long, Laura?
It'd be kind of amusing to go back and watch some of that.
How long have you known? I will not let you hurt another member of my family. Laura, wait. Enough. I won't be your prisoner.
Christ, they locked me in here. I need to find the way out now! Give me that screwdriver. Laura never forgave me for what I did to her family, and now she knows I'm expecting her grandchild. But locking me inside my room? I'm sorry, Martin. I know she's your mother, but I won't spend my life in prison because she can't trust me. Yeah, that would be kind of, I don't know. That would be sort of amusing for me personally to, like, go back and watch, maybe. Maybe put it on while I work. I don't know if I'm just, like, sit down and watch it. But it would just be kind of interesting to look back on that playthrough a little bit for how old it is and, like, how much my life has changed since that. It'd just be curious to, like, drop in on myself and see, like, what was I talking about? What was on Big Tay's mind back then, you know? I wonder. And, like, see whether, hopefully, the, like, quality level of the art of the playthrough has improved at all since then. That's what, you know, we were talking about that, Dylan and I, because he doesn't really, he does put stuff on YouTube, but he has kind of a higher bar for it. I think you like usually reserve it for like full complete playthroughs. There's a lot of stuff you do. I would say most stuff you do doesn't make it over to YouTube beyond like shorts, whereas I just throw it all on there because for me I don't know. There's like a novelty of having it all archived there. The fact that I can go back and find it so easily is nice. And obviously, if anybody actually watches it on there, that's a plus too. But I don't know. It's kind of neat to just have this expansive library of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might go back and just check in on 5 years ago, Taylor, and see what was up. See if I've changed at all in like perspective. You would kind of hope you have, but I'd be curious. I know something that I always would happen whenever I listen back on like a podcast or a stream I've done is like whatever I'm talking about, I'll be listening to myself and I'll be able to like not even intentionally, like I'll hear what I'm saying, my brain will start to finish the thought or the sentence, and then I will indeed say that in the stream or the podcast or whatever it is, and it never ceases to freak me out, like how mapped out I am mentally and like emotionally, that I like even just down to the exact words, I can like call it. You know what I mean? It's strange. It makes a lot of sense, but it's still strange to me. I don't know. I know Poop Dracula. I didn't need another reminder. I think I'm going to wrap up here. I just fear that if I start on whatever, I want to wrap up soon. And if I start on wherever this is going, I don't want to get caught in another sequence where it's like hard to find a good place to leave. I think this is as good a place as any to continue next time. Kind of a slow start on this one. I probably didn't do it any favors by starting with a really weird game that is tonally very different, so I came into this with kind of a silly mood. Very slow start for this so far. I don't have many thoughts on it quite yet, but hopefully it'll pick up. We haven't really gotten to a proper like horror sequence yet. The only monster we saw was in a cutscene, so I'm assuming next time we'll get out of this facility and be out in the world and vulnerable to big fucking aliens and stuff. So we'll pick this up on, I had to think about what day it was. It's Thursday. We'll pick this up on Sunday, and I'll just play this, and I'm hoping, assuming that it does pick up and proves to be a decent game, I'll just focus on this as my playthrough probably through the end of February, because I don't think it's a very long game. And I'm also excited about that. I'm very much in the market for a not very long game. Alright, I'm going to stop there. Thank y'all for hanging out through Promise Mascot Agency, which is a game I'm going to at least maybe wish list and keep an eye on. I'm kind of curious about that one. I feel like we might have a potential sleeper hit on our hands with that one. So, thanks for watching. Meta, thanks for the resub. I know he's in bed, but all the same, thank you. Chief, Dilly Todd's hanging out all night for both games. We had Matt in here earlier. Thanks for hanging out. I think there was somebody else too in the chat. No? Creamy Scoops. Shout out to Creamy Scoops, the GOAT. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all Sunday. Dilly, what's going on Saturday? Dilden Ring? Shadow of the Dill Tree? Perhaps? Gotta be, right? The Rang! We're doing that Rang thing. Excellent. Alright, man. Then we'll see Dilly Todd's on Saturday night for some more Shadow of the Erd Tree. Enjoyed the early start stream yesterday. And I saw you went on quite a marathon with the 6-hour stream. And understand you made a lot of progress. I got to see a lot of it, but I didn't get to see all of it, regrettably. So, made some good progress, and I trust you shall make more on Saturday. Looking forward to it. In the meantime, thank you for watching. I'm going to go get some sleep. I got a feeling I'm going to be very tired. I can really feel it. Be very tired in the morning. But at least I'll have some traders to look forward to. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. And we'll come back and get real quiet on Sunday. Good night. Bye-bye. Love you.